Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 1 of my end of the year video. If you're wondering why I'm looking this way, I have everything written down on a piece of paper in a script so I don't forget anything I wanted to say. In this part, I want to say thank you and say some nice things about people. Some of the things I'm going to talk about in this video may make me emotional or cry, so please forgive me if I stumble on words. First up, even though she will probably never see this video, I would like to say thank you to my grandma. She has always been there for me, even when I wasn't there for her. Before I move on, I need to tell you guys a quick story that I have never told anyone. My grandmother is the reason I always say at the end of my YouTube videos or podcasts, always tell your loved ones you love them, because you never know how much time you have left with them. The reason for that is because my grandpa was 80% healthy at 86 years old, and all of a sudden he went into the hospital and never came out. I never got a chance to tell him I loved him one last time before he died. I don't want the same thing to happen to my grandma or have that happen to anyone else, so that's why I always say that quote. Next up, even though she will also probably never see this video, I want to say thank you to my Aunt Susie. Ever since my grandma took her 2 heart attacks and now refuses to go out, my Aunt Susie has helped me out tremendously. Anytime I need to go to Costco or Walmart to do shopping for grandma, she will go with me. Anytime I want to go out with her, 99% of the time she is glad to take me along with her. So Aunt Susie, if you are seeing this, thank you. Next up, I would like to say thank you to my 2 brothers, Kevin and Irvin. What is there that I can say about my brothers? They are kind, helpful, there for me 99% of the time when I need a ride, and just overall genuine human beings. For those of you who don't know, my brothers are 10 years older than I am. I just hope I can become half the men they are someday. If my brothers are watching this, and I hope they are, thank you for everything you have done this year. Moving on to Donna. And I guess I have to include Jamie in this as well. To you two, I want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry I haven't been around as much as I should be. And I'm sorry I still haven't visited to meet my new niece yet. With everything going on, my schedule has been busy this year. I promise to try to come around more often next year. To Mary, Gabby, Sydney, Adam, Mimi, Tanner, Carter, Morgan, Alex, and any other family members I forgot to mention, I love you all. To my 82 Jeremy C. Vlogs YouTube subscribers, thank you for watching my videos even though I only post once every 3 months, if that. Make sure to check out my end of the year video part 2 because I will be giving an update about the future of my YouTube channel. To everyone who listens to my podcast, thank you for listening. Make sure you guys also check out the end of the year video part 2 because I'll be giving an update about the future of the podcast. Next up, we have Karen, Kristen, and Dr. Ajuazi. For those of you who don't know, I have binge eating disorder and PICA, P-I-C-A. These 3 amazing people have helped me so much this year with these disorders. They have helped me control the binge eating disorder and helped me control my eating. And all in all, for however long I have been seeing Karen and Kristen, we just had fun. I see them for the last time before being discharged on December 24th. I will never be able to repay them or thank them enough for all their help. Next, my 3 best friends, Derek, Ryder, and Jay. What is there that I can say about you guys? You guys have been my best friends since elementary school. Since that, our friendship has turned into an unbreakable family bond because we know that we will always be there for each other no matter what. We will always be there for each other through thick and through thin. As I said in my Best Friends Day video in June, you guys feel like home to me. I would die for you guys. I can always rely on you guys to be there for me. You always got my back, and I always have yours. You guys are my brothers, but not by blood. You guys are my reason to keep going. You guys make me happy. I am afraid of losing you guys. And if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be who I am today. Finally, I have saved the best for last. The people from the YMCA Youth Wellness Hub. Let me start off with Amanda. Amanda, thank you for creating a space where anyone between the ages of 12 and 25 can go to just be themselves. You have created such a warm and welcome space, especially allowing me every couple of months to host trivia. I don't know where I would be today without you and the rest of the Youth Wellness Hub. Next up, we have the peer support workers, Kate, Darcy, Cece, Derek, Anuj, and two special people who don't work there anymore, Olivia and Zawad. Thank you guys for making me feel welcome at the Youth Wellness Hub. Whether it's losing 90% of the time while playing any game with Cece, beating Darcy and Kate anytime we play trivia, having Zawad, Darcy, or to take Derek be in my trivia promo videos, you guys always make me feel welcome and always cheer me up, even if I'm having a bad day, and I can't thank you enough. Speaking of trivia, next up we have Mr. Social Media Man for the Youth Wellness Hub himself, Braden. If you guys haven't seen the last two trivia promo posts on Instagram or Facebook, that's all me and Braden. Braden and I work so well together that we could get any trivia promo video done in less than 2 hours. Finally, we have Irene. What can I say about the person who has taught me to recognize the good stuff, even during a bad day? The person who told me to notice the things I'm good at, to celebrate the little things, and to find joy in every moment of life. The person who is teaching me to have self-compassion. The person who holds me accountable when I'm not taking my meds, not sleeping at night, or when I have a binge eating episode. All I can say is that Irene is honestly in a three-way tie for the most caring person I have ever met. To end off this part, because like I said, there is a part 2 to this, I just want to again say thank you to everyone. Whether it was someone to talk to, whether it was someone to go out with, or whether you were just there when I needed you, thank you all. And I hope that we could continue all these relationships going into next year. Anyways, this is the end of part 1, so feel free to go to part 2. But if this is where you are ending and you're not watching part 2, just remember, always shoot your shot before it's too late. And always tell your loved ones you love them, because you never know how much time you have left with them. Thank you and goodbye.